Oh, hello, didn't see you there. I'm your host, Tom Hanks. And we're going to be talking today about why Rachel Basca deserves an A. I asked people why they thought that Rachel deserved an A, and here's what they said. So Rachel, tell me why you think that Rachel deserves an A in the class.
Well, you see, as a staff manager of the Women's Resource Center here on campus, I firmly believe that Rachel holds the morals of Southern Oregon University. So she deserves an A. Don't you think, Tom Hanks?
I think you're right, Rachel.
High five.
Damn, why doesn't she deserve a freaking A? Look at her! She's such a badass. If she doesn't get an A, I'm probably gonna have to call someone and sue.
I think she should get an A because there's all these stereotypes about being a girl and you're dumb. You need to break away from that, break the mold. Girls can be pretty and smart. Just because she has boobs, she can't get an A in the class? No, that is absurd. That's what I have to say, Tom, and that's all I'm gonna say. Now I'm mad. Look what you did.
You know, even though she can bully me at home sometimes.
I don't bully you. I don't.
She's a pretty good sister and she's a hard worker, so she deserves it, I think. But that's just me, I don't know.
Alec he's really cool and everybody likes him. You could say he's the most likable guy around.
He deserves it. People say I'm kind of a big deal, so what I say kind of goes around here in this RCC hallway. But I think Rachel should get an A. Why? Look at me. I'm a dime piece. Thank you.
Even kids thought she deserves an A.
I think that Rachel should get an A because she is smart, she's funny, she's athletic, she is beautiful, she is awesome.
Stop. You guys are so nice to me.
You're nice, you're funny. Because she's awesome, and she's nice, and she's awesome.
She is smart, she's pretty, and she is wonderful.
Aww.
She's very, very fun.
That's sweet.
And she's super duper nice.
I bought you a lot of gifts. According to the reciprocity rule, you're gonna feel obligated to give me an A because of them. So for the last 4 Wednesdays, you've been getting secret notes from your secret social psychology student. That was me. And in each note, I always said, thanks for the A. That just shows you self-fulfilling prophecy is working. Last term, I TA'd for your class, and it was pretty rough. I spent so much time and energy into those kids' papers and to help them outside of class. I tried to make it so easy for you so you don't have to lift a finger, okay? You also did me a huge favor when I asked you to write me a letter of recommendation for grad school. And according to what you taught us, the best way to get someone to like you is to ask them to do a favor for you. So, you totally like me. Also, Emily, if I do choose to go to SOU's clinical mental health counseling program, they all know that you wrote the letter of recommendation. And honestly, if you don't give me an A, it's gonna make you look like a According to the false uniqueness effect, we all think we're a lot more unique than we already are. But that's not true with you. You ain't no basic bitch. According to the mere exposure effect, you really should like me now because I've basically been in every class that you've taught. And then next term I'm going to be in your psychology of law class, so sorry if you're sick of me.
I'm not that sorry.
In terms of consistency, I have always gotten A's in your classes, so you'd be breaking the consistency if you gave me anything else. Also, I consistently sit in the front row in all of your classes, so based on the proximity effect, you should like me.
I really think that Rachel should get an A in this class because she has consistently come to our bachelor party every single Monday. No matter how much homework she has, she'll bring her homework and she sits here and works on it while we have a good time watching The Bachelor.
I think Rachel should get an A in this class because she's committed to everything, including bungee jumping with me this weekend. Check this out.
I'm Matt. I'm a jump master here at bungee.com. And all these people right here, they're gonna be jumping off a bridge. So, socially, as a social conformist, Rachel here is getting into peer pressure and is about to jump off a 20-story bridge because she deserves an A.
Thank you.
Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking.
Mom asked me when I was younger if my friends would jump off the bridge, would I? Yeah, I would.
SOU faculty also thought that she deserved an A. So Matt, why don't you tell us why you think that Rachel deserves an A?
Well, Tom, you know, I appreciate the question you're asking me here, and I think that, you know, there's a few reasons why. I mean, first and foremost, I have a master's degree, see, and I think that because of that, I think, you know, my opinion does matter, and I think that Rachel should get an A for that reason. And it would be tragic if she didn't, because she's been in 3 of my classes. She got an A in all 3 of those classes. She's a very conscientious student, very academically focused, and it would be just a mistake and a total tragedy if she got anything under an A.
Rachel should get an A because I said so, and I have a master's degree.
So Thomas, tell me, why do you think that Rachel deserves an A?
Wow, Rachel deserves an A because, I mean, I have a master's degree. And I think my opinion matters, that you get an A, right?
Very true, very true.
I think Rachel should get an A because I said so, and because I have a PhD in psychology.
It's pretty clear to me that she has the guts to come in and talk to a 6'3", 265-pound black man and have never known him ever in her life. I applaud her guts. I applaud her go-get-itness, you know, but the audacity to even walk up to me and not ever been in my center before. If ever there's a reason to give someone an A, it's because they dared greatly to do something to deserve that A. That was a great dare. I congratulate her.
There's no B in Rachel's name. No, there's only A.
In my 40 years of teaching and practicing psychology, I can say this without a doubt, that Rachel deserves an A, and she's the very, very best student I've ever had. Produced the best paper, got the best grades on everything. And I say this because I have an associate's, a bachelor's, a master's, a PhD, and a postdoctoral fellowship in psychology. So that's what I really believe, and that's what you should do.
Good afternoon, Dr. Reader. This is Dr. Russell Miller, and I have some very strong advice for you, okay? As a senior faculty member. Ms. Baska, Rachel, as you know, is in one of your courses, and she deserves an A. And I know this for no other reason other than she's cute, she's sweet, she probably has been in class every day, and she probably did a stellar job, and you just need to do that because you don't want to get on my bad side, right? Okay, love you, babe. Mwah.
Well, there you have it, Emily. I hope I did a good enough job persuading you why I should get a good grade. Thanks for the A.
Emily, give Rachel an A!